Meteorologist Jeremy Lawan joins us in a dark and cold backyard. Jeremy, we could really use some sunny days ahead.
I know, and we got them. We got one sunny day tomorrow. We got another sunny day possible as we go into midweek, and temperatures will be warming too. So we've now rounded out the cold spell. We're going to slowly get warmer from this point forward. Imagine it like a roller coaster. We've come down all the way to the dip. Now we're back up on the way up, and we definitely deserve it after temperatures that we saw this morning. Look at where we woke up to this morning in Scranton, -3. That makes it the coldest morning we've had so far this season. -5 was the overnight low in Mount Pocono. Same for Binghamton, 4 below in Wellsboro, and 0 was the overnight low for Williamsport and Selinsgrove. Temperatures bottomed out around -3, right between 7 and 8 in the morning. And then we slowly rose up to a mighty 10 as a high here in Scranton. We've been dipping now again into the low single digits ever since. Today's high in Williamsport, just 16 degrees. Selinsgrove topped out at 17. Scranton at 10. Mount Pocono had a high of just 6. Now that 10 degrees, I want to focus on that for a second because it has tied the record coldest highest temperature for this date here in Scranton. It was 10 degrees as a high in 1934. That's the coldest high temperature we've had this date, and we tied it 27 degrees below average. We did break a record, and that was for Mount Pocono. Record coldest high temperature in Mount Pocono was also 10 in 1936, and our high temperature today was only 6 degrees. So that'll be the new one in the books. It was a tie for Avoca, and it was very hard to tie or break the record coldest high temperature in Williamsport, which was 4 degrees in 1895. Of course, we were pretty far off of that with a high temperature of 16 today. We've been noticing the shake on the Wilkes-Barre camera now for about 48 hours, and it actually caused a glitch every once in a while on the bottom half of the screen. It's just been so breezy that this is almost like a monitor of that breeze as the camera continues to shake there in parts of Luzerne County. 44 is the current temperature, with north winds at 6 miles per hour, making it feel like -7 right now in Scranton. It's currently -1 on the thermometer in Stillwater. We're 1 below also in Elysburg. Warm spots on the map right now, Tower City and Auburn at 10 degrees. We're at 4 in Stroudsburg, same for Shahola. Saylorsburg's also at 4, and we're 3 below in New Milford. When we factor in the winds, of course, it's feeling much colder, and we had some gusts today up to 49 miles per hour in Mount Pocono, nearly 40 mile per hour gusts in Scranton, and 28 mile per hour gusts in Williamsport. But at least those are less gusty than they were yesterday. We had peak gusts at 61 miles per hour in Mount Pocono yesterday. We're still sustained at 26 in Mount Pocono, but notice how most of the other cities have less than 10 mile per hour sustained winds. So noticing a quelling wind, and by tomorrow evening we'll all be calm. Still gusty in Mount Pocono, and that's still making it feel like below -20. It's -25 feels like temperatures in Mount Pocono. Just insane. Right now, feels like temperature in 1 below in Lewisburg and Stillwater. Feels like -5 in Selinsgrove. And because of that pronounced wind chill in the Poconos, there still is an extreme cold warning in effect for both Carbon and Monroe counties, where those feels like temperatures could exceed -20. Everyone else in that cold weather advisory until tomorrow morning. As a result, it feels like temperatures -5 to -15. Now again, those winds are going to be pronounced over the mountains of the southern tier. Otherwise, most of us seeing quelling winds, less than 20 mile per hour gusts. And throughout the afternoon tomorrow, it becomes less and less windy, especially in the mountains, dropping back from 40 mile per hour gusts to 20 mile per hour gusts. And by the evening hours, we hardly have any gusts at all. So those feels like temperatures slowly improving. Now tonight, yeah, we're going to have feels like temperatures near 20 below in parts of the Poconos and Wayne County. But by the time we get into the afternoon hours, we all rise to feel like above 0. And we'll feel close to 20 for parts of Monday afternoon. Feels like temperatures very close to the actual thermometer reading overnight Monday into Tuesday. Here are your high temperatures Monday in the 20s, better than we were today in the teens and single digits, and we'll be close to 30 for points south. As we head into our Tuesday, temperatures closer to the freezing mark. We could top the freezing mark here in Scranton at 35 degrees. Wednesday will be warm too in the 30s to near 40 down near Stroudsburg. And Thursday we take a bit of a hit to our temperatures, but it'll still be warmer than it was today in the mid-20s and low 30s. I want to show you future clouds and radar really quickly because we do have a chance for some snowfall on Tuesday. Tomorrow, increasing cloud cover in the afternoon. We get sunshine in the daytime. Snow showers on and off. I'd call them scattered to isolated. No accumulations, but they will be flying. So make sure you watch out for some reduced visibility Tuesday morning and Tuesday afternoon. There could be a few flurries on Wednesday as well. Last thing I'll leave you with, something warm to think about. In just 1 month, we turn those clocks ahead on March 8th, or March 9th rather. We'll have sunset at 7:01. Definitely something to look forward to. There's your 7-day forecast, Jack. Temperatures above the freezing mark for Tuesday and Wednesday, and that would make it a break to that 18-day long stretch of temperatures below 32. We definitely deserve it.
Looking forward to it, Jeremy. Thank you.